This is a call for the Muslim who's going about and claiming, that they got many problems. Stay tuned, this call is for you. Listen, the more you keep complaining about your problems, the more problems you encounter, guaranteed, because this dunya operates on laws. Whatever you're thinking, you're becoming. Start becoming more mindful of the words you speak and put out into the universe. The universe is magnetic. You silence is golden when you have nothing good to say, because negative words you put out will only come back to you. See, energy you created can't be destroyed, only transmuted. So basically it's going to boomerang back to you because you said it. Notice Allah allows us to make du'as for others, but He doesn't allow us to gossip. The difference is in the energy it carries. One carries good and the other bad. So complaining about your problems is only going to be you self-sabotaging yourself, because when you complain about your problems, that's how you're also creating more problems. So if you don't want to attract more problems, first stop complaining about your problems and understand that problems are an inevitable part of this dunya, and this dunya is a test. Start paying attention to what you say. Wherever you put out is what you receive back. Become more mindful. Where attention goes, energy flows, and you're the one paying with your attention. So pay attention to where your attention goes when you have problems. Does your attention go to complaining about your problems or finding a solution that fixes your problems? And see, in life, when did complaining ever get the job done? All complaining does is highlight the problem that still needs fixing. Your complaining is pointless, no different to ignoring your problems. Neither is getting the job done. But the reason why complaining is worse is because complaining also helps nobody but Shaitan. And now he knows all your weak points, and that's exactly where he will continue to attack more. Talking can be dangerous more than staying silent, and you don't want anyone else listening to your problems and getting a kick whilst you're still down. Or you can take Allah's advice and stop complaining, because your problems can be solved for as soon as you stop complaining and start doing something about it instead. And that's what Allah wants you to do, because there's plenty of resources that are available to you to fix your own problems. And Allah doesn't want to do the job for you because He's already given you the tools to get the job done yourself. Like, Allah doesn't need to come downstairs to help you and solve your own problems. When you was hungry, Allah already gave you the hands to feed yourself. So when you have the problem of hunger, you can use your hands and feed yourself, and you won't have that problem. And He wants you to use that same concept and apply it all over your life. Allah doesn't want you to rely on others when you can depend on Him, because all you need is Him, and then you're capable of solving your own problems. So when you're in a season of dealing with many problems after problems, just remember to stay loyal to Allah instead. Understand even Jannah requires death, so there's no escaping problems in this dunya. You will face some real problems along the way, but it's Allah who already knows you're more than capable of overcoming anything with His help, and that's the belief you need to have as a mu'min. Your hope in Allah needs to be stronger than your fears, because your destiny and fate is not interchangeable. It's not a joke. Your destiny will require sacrifice after sacrifice just to gain access to what Allah has planned for you. But ironically, it's your problems that will make you want to quit before that. But listen, understand, you ain't being punished, you are being prepared. When you trust in Allah, that's when everything else in the universe has no choice but to work in your favor. As soon as you show up for Allah is exactly when He shows out for you. What 3 to 5 working business days? Allah's protection and provision straight away. See, when you trust in Allah, just know your situation will get better because you put Allah in control, and it's Allah who will put everything in your life in its rightful place. That's Allah's way of proving that your problems don't exist when you put your trust in Him. There is no problem, is there? Because Allah never burdens a soul with more than they could bear. Allah reminds us to tie our camel and then put your trust in Him. Don't overcomplicate or rationalize it, because it's Allah that requires you do things from the heart. He's measuring how much trust you put in Him. A heart that trusts Allah more pays way less attention to its thoughts. They say Bismillah and just do it. So all Allah requires from you is your input, to tie your camel and then put your trust in Him. You're in control of the effort you give, and Allah is in control of the outcome. How much trust you put in Allah is directly linked to how much you receive from Allah. This is your Muslim reminder. When you have problems, all you need to do is become the version of yourself that trusts Allah more than your problems. That's the season you're in preparation. That's the test you need to pass, innit? And the best privilege you have as a Muslim is knowing that you can call Allah straight away, 24-hour hotline bling. In fact, it's you that loves calling Allah as soon as problem arises, because you rely on Allah. And when you have tawakkul in Allah, it's Allah who will put everything in your life in its rightful place. Peace.